Come on, boy. Okay. How are you? Welcome. 24.2 hints and tips videos. Assistant number 1, Khadija. And assistant number 2, Khalifa. Nothing from both of them today. They're keeping quiet. Rowing is not good for these two. So let's get straight into it. This workout is going to be dictated by your double under ability. So what that means is, if you are very proficient at double unders, you are going to need to go fast on that row and really hurt for 20 minutes. If you're not proficient at double unders, you're going to have to pace that row so that you're saving energy, that you don't trip multiple times on your double unders. Yeah, so think of this at that 20-minute workout. If you're tripping loads, there's no point in going fast on that rower because you're just wasting time. Think of it in 2 parts, right? So you've got the row, and then you've got the deadlifts and double unders. Deadlifts are obviously part of the workout, but nobody's going to really fail this weight. It's quite a light weight. It's only 10 reps. So we're not really going to struggle with this. It's more going to be your row pace and, thank you, Khadija, and your double unders. 20 minutes is a long time, yeah, and you're going to be blowing out. So think of this. If you break your deadlifts and break your double unders, you're no longer making progress in the workout. If you slow your row down to keep your heart rate down, you're still making progress. You're just going a little bit slower. Yeah, so it's much better to slow that row pace down than it is to think about breaking the deadlifts or breaking up the double unders. On that row, you've got the pull where you're working, and then you've got the recover stroke where you're going back in. If you pull hard and then go nice and slow back in, pull hard, slow back in, you're going to be able to keep your heart rate down and keep your breath cycling nice and easy. As opposed to going fast forward and back, you're just going to be jacked up. So think about that recovery stroke. If you need to rest and recover, rest on the row and go slow on the way in. Hard pull on the way out, slow on the way in. Your foot straps on that rower, make sure you're not doing them up and undoing them every time you get in and out. This workout has a load of transitions. So if you're going in and out, strapping those feet up, you're wasting 10 seconds every transition. If you're getting 6 to 7 rounds, that's over a minute you've wasted just doing those straps up and undoing them. So get them loose, but not super loose. So somewhere in between where you can just pop your feet in and pop your feet out. Next, for the rower, the damper setting, yeah, the 0 to 10. None of you need to row on a 10. Yeah, Olympic level rowers will row on a 6. I personally roll on a 5. I know people that will roll on a 3. Anywhere between the sort of 7 for the heavy, strong lads and then 3 for the lighter women. Anywhere between those 3 and 7 is about perfect, yes. On the rope, if you're proficient at double unders, you want to do your doubles on the 50th rep. Rope comes round, lift the toes up, catch the rope under your feet, place the handles down so they're in the exact same position, get on the rower. Don't finish your rope, throw it to the side so it gets all tangled up, and then again, like those rower foot straps, you're wasting 10 seconds every transition, picking your rope up and trying to untangle it. Yeah, so be mindful of how you're placing your rope down and that you're doing it the same every time. Anything to add, Khadija? A lot of people need to hear this. You do not need chalk. This workout, you're not going to lose your deadlift if you go mixed grip. You're not going to lose your rope handles. You don't need chalk. If you're someone who's sweaty, invest in some sweatbands and wear sweatbands. This stops the sweat dripping down onto your hands, and then you never need to use chalk. Yeah, I only use chalk now for heavy barbell lifts. Never use it to go on the rig. Never use it for anything else. Just those heavy barbell lifts. If you're going to chalk the barbell before you start the workout. That's all you need to do. Yeah, leave the chalk alone. All right, deadlift standard. This one, really pains me. Yeah. Don't be a dick. Don't bounce your deadlift bar. Make sure you're standing all the way up so your shoulders are behind the bar. Make sure you're touching the ground. You're not bouncing it, okay? It's a deadlift. We can all do a deadlift at this weight. Don't be a dick. Hit the standard. Let's talk about judges now. So judges, you need to be hot here. You need to be making sure before your athlete gets back on the rower, you've reset that rower to 0. Because then again, if you've not reset and then your athlete sits down, that 5 to 8 second period where you've got to press the menu, wait for it to load, press just row, you're wasting time in those transitions. If that happens multiple times, you've wasted loads of reps there. So make sure judges are hot on that. Reset the rower for your athlete. On the score sheet, if your athlete breaks their deadlift up and they need a rest, let's say they do 5 reps, write down 5 on the sheet so you don't forget where they got to. Yeah, because if they go off and have a drink, grab some chalk, whatever, you might forget what's going on. It's a 20-minute workout. So make sure you just write down where they got to. Then you can look at your sheet. It's easy to remember that way. If they trip on the double unders, again, let's say they get to 22, they trip, they have a little panic attack. Make sure you mark down 22 so you can pick back up where they left off. Come on. If you're thinking of scaling this workout, I would only scale this workout if you can't do more than, say, 5 double unders. If you can link 5 to 10 double unders, I would RX this workout. It's 20 minutes long. Yes, you're going to be tripping a lot, but as soon as you do 1 double under, you're ahead of everyone else that has scaled this workout. So I would definitely RX it and look at this as a 20-minute period of where you're going to get better at double unders. The only way to improve your double unders is to do double unders. The more you do them, the better you will get at them. Last one then, 24.3 predictions. So if you think about this, we've just had a hinge and a burpee from the floor in point 1. Point 2, we're now rowing, hinge with a deadlift, and we've got double unders. So what do we have left? Going to have some sort of squat variation and some sort of gymnastics pull. So I reckon we're going to be either front squats or cleans, squat cleans, and then toes to bar, pull-ups, chest to bar. Will we see a bar muscle up? Not sure. Maybe we'll see somewhere at the beginning where everyone can play like light squat cleans, toes to bar, then it will go like medium squat cleans, pull-ups, then it'll go heavy squat cleans, bar muscle ups. Maybe we'll see something like that. I don't know, but I almost certain we're going to see a squat. If you like this video, leave a comment. I should reply to the comments from the last video actually. So Charlie, Dolly, where are my abs? They're right here, son. Anything from Khadijah? Anything to add? No? You gonna meow for the camera? Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.